Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Getting ready to go for my run. We are in Dopey peak week. So if you haven't been following, I'm running the Dopey challenge in Run Disney. I'm doing it with my best friend Jess, and this video is going to be comprised of myself and Jess, who is in Chicago. I'm in Tennessee, of our peak week. This week is the most difficult week of the training cycle. It's a Dopey simulation. If you don't know what Dopey is, it is a race that spans 4 days. It's a 5K, 10K, half marathon, then a full marathon. Very difficult. We thought it would be the best way to do it after the Chicago Marathon. We did the Chicago Marathon this past year, and we thought, you know, this is kind of a great opportunity to do it because we're in shape. We took a little bit of a break after Chicago, just about 10 days or so, and then we hopped right back into training. And yeah, we're about three weeks out, a little less than 3 weeks out from the big dance. So currently I'm doing the Dopey simulation. Yesterday started it. I did 5 miles easy on the treadmill. Today will be 6 miles. Tomorrow will be 10 miles. And then the Saturday, my long run, will be a 20-mile run. So these first 2 days were kind of like my normal runs. I'm just taking it easy and just doing easy pace stuff. Really the run, the hardship is going to start on the 20-miler because I'm not used to doing 10 miles and then 20 miles. So yeah, I'm going to get this run done, and I'm going to send you on over to Jess right now and see how she's doing in hers.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's currently 4 o'clock in the morning, Chicago time, and it's time for me to start my Dopey simulation. For those of you thinking, who's the random girl in the YouTube video? My name is Jess. I'm a Runner's Empire ambassador, and I'm Zach's best friend, which explains why I got roped into doing Dopey, is just because no one wants to do Dopey alone. It's always a good idea to have someone keep you accountable and keep you motivated, especially with a challenge like Dopey. So we decided to sign up together. That does not mean running together. We are separate speeds and we have separate goals, which him and I will talk about. But I'm excited. It's been a great training cycle, and let's kick off day one. All right, just finished the run, 4 miles. In the back of my 3-day Dopey simulation. It's 4, 10, and 20. It was really icy out there, so the time we walked a lot of it, me and my husband, who's behind the camera, we decided to walk a lot of it because better be safe than sorry. But the next 2 days will be on the tread. I'm looking forward to it, but not looking forward to it at the same time. So let's bring on day 2.
Good morning, guys. It's the next day. Currently about 5:15 in the morning. Today we got 10 miles on deck. Literally just started. Today starts the real fun of training. This is where the simulation really starts. So today I gotta remind myself to go slow, even if I'm feeling good, because already I'm feeling good. But the simulation for Dopey is also not just a simulation of physical, but also discipline. Because I'm sure during the Disney half marathon the day before, I'm gonna feel really good and I'm gonna want to take off, but I just gotta keep reminding myself. Today, for instance, you got 20 miles tomorrow, man. You got 20 miles. Relax. So today's just 10 miles easy. Just get in the bag. I'll take you guys along. I'm gonna run through some Christmas lights and stuff down here in Pigeon Forge, so it's gonna be a good time. Just past mile 8. Sun's starting to come up. It's like clockwork. I'm hitting 735, 736 every single mile, which is awesome. My heart rate is going a little bit up. I could just tell. And that's natural with a run. Such a long run like this. Just finished the run. 7:38 average. Yeah, now the timer's ticking. So what's super important right now is, I got less than 24 hours to recover and get ready for double the distance of today. So gotta hurry up, get home, get a really good protein shake in me, and also take an ice bath and really just recover and relax and just focus on tomorrow. That's all I was doing today, was just I was ready for the run to be over just so I can focus on tomorrow. Probably, I would say, that probably the last 10 days, maybe a little bit longer, 12 days or so, I'm going to run every single run on the treadmill just so I can kind of get heat acclimated a little bit before I head to Florida, because it's not going to be this cold. I hope it's this cold, but chances are it won't be. So probably like 10, 12 days out, I'm just going to run it.
So we are currently at the base of operations for the next 2 days of my Dopey training, which is 10 and 20. And
go
you
home,
put
recover,
the pieces together right.
Relax the rest of the day.
They will all be on the tread. They're all going to be on the tread.
Back here
mostly
morning.
Because it's just good for that heat training. Orlando's not going to be cold. Well, I don't think it's going to be cold. It hasn't been cold in a long time. So just getting prepared for that. And the tread is always a good tool to use. So 10 miles in the bag for training. Honestly, that was the most fun I've ever had on a treadmill. I think it's because I did all Disney theme runs on Peloton, and it got me in such a happy and good headspace because it got me so excited for what's to come at Disney World. And it just felt effortless, and I felt so strong with it. And it's definitely weird to say now that double-digit runs are not so bad on the tread. If I've benefited anything from Dopey training, it's definitely been that the tread is not torture anymore because of it. So tomorrow's 20 on the tread, so time to rest and time to recover. Hey everyone, it is 3 in the morning in Chicago for my final day of the Dopey simulation. The day everything's led up to, the 20 miler and the 20 miler that I'll be doing on the tread that'll kick off at 5 a.m. The reason why I'm starting so early is because at Disney, it is notorious that you wake up at 2 a.m. And people say all the time that it's not the mileage that's the hardest for Dopey, it's the 2 a.m. wake ups. Not quite going so crazy at 2 a.m. 3 a.m. is just fine, especially since it's right upstairs. So my plan is to do that today, just so my body is kind of prepped for what's to come at Dopey when it comes to those wake ups. So woke up at 3 and I'm gonna start at 5 because 5 a.m. is when all the races kick off at Disney. So after the 10 miler, there was a series of unfortunate events that occurred right after, actually. It was really weird, but after my 10 miler, I don't know if it's something I ate, I'm not sure. Nothing was really out of the ordinary, but I got so sick that Saturday night leading into Sunday. I was throwing up a lot. I couldn't keep anything down. It was I don't know what it was. So this is actually Monday, not Sunday. We had to take a day to recover and get the body right and really refuel properly. So I'm not quite 100% back from that little sickness, whatever that was, for the last like 24 hours. But I'd say that we're at like 80% back, which I'm happy with that. I think I had the worst of it last night. So, but we're not quite 100. So even if these 20 miles aren't as pretty and maybe slower than the 10, because the 10 went so great and they went so well, even if they're not as good, I'd say, I'm pretty confident that I can get them done, even if I have to crawl to get there. I just did 20 miles on the treadmill, which is, that's hard to believe. I'm very full of emotion right now. I'm gonna do live from the couch to lay down for a bit, but that was the toughest thing I've ever done. And probably half of it I couldn't have done without Zach, because he called me during probably 5 of the miles and it was the last one. So grateful for my best friend who I did this YouTube with. But now it's time to taper, and I'm so ready for the Dopey challenge at this point, and I'm so ready to taper.
Doing a little jog, a little warm up, but definitely feeling not fatigued, just the tiredness, really. Body's not that sore from the Dopey simulation being the last day. I'm sure I'll be saying something completely different once I get 10 miles into it. But it's just very hard to wake up in the morning. Yeah, just a lot. I'm glad I did this Dopey simulation, because I couldn't imagine feel like this and kind of not prepared for it. So if you're watching this and you're thinking about doing Dopey, you have to do Dopey simulation, and you definitely have to wake up early on those days and just simulate what you would do, exactly how Dopey would be. So yeah, let's start this thing. It's about 5:30 in the morning. Today's run, I hope to just naturally progress in the run. Start out pretty slow and just naturally progress throughout the run. So let's get it. Five miles in, guys. About to take my first chill. Definitely feeling a lot better. At the 4 mile mark, my body's starting to wake up and start to feel really good. Just past mile 10, guys. Fatigue is starting to set in a little bit, I can tell. But I'm trying to keep a positive mindset. 14 miles into the run. The sun's finally coming up. But I'm hurting, guys. I'm hurting bad. My pace has gone up like 10-15 seconds a mile. I'm utilizing different muscles instead of just going the slow, easy, kind of sluggish pace. So 6 more miles. I'll tell myself 6 more miles. Just past mile 18. I got like a right up boost of energy.
Like to bed, dog.
So kind of ride that
Dopey runners.
until the finish.
That was hard. Very hard. Towards mile 12. my legs were just going out completely. I was like, oh my gosh, I should die so bad just because the mileage was really taking a toll on me. And then mile like 16 for some reason, I got like a burst of energy, and I threw in some like 650s, 650 miles, like 17, 18 to like an 18 and a half, and then it hit me again, like, ooh, fatigued for sure. So slowed it way down, and the last mile I used it as kind of like a cool down. Yeah, got it done though. I'm just so happy that I got it done. Now on to taper phase. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to follow us along the journey for Disney, please hit the subscribe button, because I'm gonna be filming, you know, the weeks leading up to it, like, because we're 17 days out. By the time this goes up, it'll probably be like 2 weeks out exactly, but right now it's 17 days out. So I've got to do a bunch of taperness, and then filming the expo when we get to there, and filming every single day. There'll be like videos back to back to back for 5K all the way through the marathon. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video thumbs up for Dopey simulation for me, please. That would mean a lot. And a subscribe. Anyway guys, Jess and I will see you on the next one.